Hey, what's going on guys? My name is Brad, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the Duel Links video. Today we have a brand new card trade update. Now I'm going to preface this by saying that these cards were leaked last week in the video I did covering the PC release and the Blue Eyes art. So if you've already seen that video, there's probably nothing new here for you today. I just want to get that out of the way because I know we've had a ton of new people join since then, so I still want to do this video for those guys that haven't seen the video. But let's go in and start with the normal or the rare of the set. And that is Wild Nature's Release. And this card's pretty cool for beast decks. It pretty much allows your beast monsters to go for the final turn kill. Target one beast or beast warrior type monster, it gains attack equal to its current defense till the end phase. During the end phase, destroy it. So if you combine this with something like anti-magic arrows, you can deal a ton of damage and your opponent has nothing to respond to it other than a Sphere Karibo. So that's pretty cool. And also you could play more than one of these on a beast monster to power it up even further, which is another really cool addition, because obviously this card is not limited, so that's really good. And I think this works quite well. Correct me if I'm wrong. I've been wrong in the past couple of days on a lot of things. In the comments section, if this works with green baboons. So if I go to the card shop and quickly, or card catalog, sorry, and quickly search for baboon. Green baboon's effect. This card is in your hand or graveyard when a face-up beast-type monster you control is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, except during damage step. Pay 1,000, special summon this card. So I believe that still works, and if it does, that's really good because you are setting yourself up to have a very strong field for your opponent to play around, because they'll have to waste maybe an econ, or maybe they'll just go on the defensive if they do somehow survive that assault from your big beast monster. So at least you're getting some bonus out of it, and it is a nice addition to beast decks. Of course, what we really need is a big tusked mammoth. I mean, as soon as we get that, we can be happy. I know Brock will be happy. If you haven't seen Brock's channel, if you don't know who Brock is, just a quick shout out for him. He was a moderator on, or he's a moderator on a ton of the bigger Duel Links YouTubers and streamers, Discords and channels and things like that. And his account got recently terminated, so I'll leave a link to the description down below so you can go and check him out. And he'll be uploading more soon, I believe. So yeah, on from that. Now that I've plugged him, like I promised I would, let's go to Closed Forest, a field spell. All beast type monsters you control gain 100 attack for each monster in your graveyard. Field spell cards cannot be activated. Field spell cards cannot be activated during the turn this card is destroyed. This is only okay. Gaining more attack for every monster in the graveyard, fine, that's good. But field spell cards cannot be activated. That effect doesn't really seem to make much sense right now in the meta, because we're not using field spells, or at least we're not activating them. The only one I think we really activate anymore is Mausoleum with the Emperor, and that's only because there's no skill for that field spell. Every other field spell, Yami, Mountain, Sogin, Hobby's Hunting Ground, they're all skill based, so this won't do anything, plus they're there at the start of duel anyway, so it won't make any difference. So until we get more prominent field spell support like Necro Valley, this I don't think we'll see too much play. But obviously you have to get that off first before they use their Necro Valley, and knowing Gravekeepers, they're going to have Necro Valley on first turn, because that's always what seems to happen with these really cool, really fun decks. They get their opening plays perfect. So a cool card, but not too great. And finally, one that I think you should be picking up 3 of immediately, if only not because of how good it is now, but because of how good it is in the future, is Bee Buster Drake. Once per turn, you can target one light machine type monster you control, equip this card to that target, or unequip this card and special summon it. A monster equipped with this card is unaffected by your opponent's spell effects. Also, if the equipped monster is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can destroy this card instead. If this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can add one union monster from your deck to your hand. So, main ability is a Searcher, which is great. It's a Searcher with great defense, and its effect activates when it's destroyed as a spell card as well, which is really, really good. The fact it unaffects your monster by opponent's spell effects means it's immune to Econ, Super Rush, Headlong. What else is there? I'm not too sure, but that's also a really good effect. But it is most useful if they eventually add an A and C to the game and add an ABC Dragon Buster, because once they add that to the game, that is going to change the meta completely, because that can just pop anything, and it's so easy to summon, and it's so consistent to summon as well. So this is the card you kind of want to focus on getting 3 of. I don't really recommend card trader cards a lot, at least not 3 of them, but I think Bee Buster Drake is going to be a card that you're going to need to get in the future. Maybe only 2 really, because of how big the deck sizes are in Duel Links, but B Buster Drake is going to be a very vital card in the future if ABC Dragon Buster does come into the game, and I think it will. I think Konami is starting to see that Duel Links is making a lot of money for them, and they should really just bring out a deck that made them a lot of money in the real TCG and saw a lot of competitive play. So it would be a good idea for them to bring it out. Would it be a good idea for the meta? No, it wouldn't, but this guy is the start of the apocalypse in Duel Links, I think. Him and Jinzo this week just signaling that things are about to get real heavy in the meta in the coming months, so a pretty cool card nonetheless. But that's going to be it for today's Duel Links. If you guys did enjoy, let me know your thoughts on the card trade update in the comment section down below. Thanks for watching, and I will see you all in the next Duel Links video. See you then.